Out of luck this week. In fact, Aidan O'Brien withdrawing his runners yesterday, and of course not having any today either because of the fun. Racing in the Golden Jubilee. Airwave lost a length or so on the rider picture in the red cap, but nothing too dramatic. And one of the first away is More Luck on the near side from right up there in the white cap, 3 points, and over on the far side the Australian sprinter Choisir is there. Just in behind them as they settle is Collude, and further back in the field then Firebreak. They've split into two groups but not much between them, and it's Choisir the far side, 3 points the near side with More Luck, and behind them battling on is Collude. Continent's up there as well from Twilight Blues, and then Belle de Jour right over on the far side. Zipping in behind horses Orientor. Airwave with the red cap is behind them on the near side, held up for a run now, and now getting the run on the inside as Melhub comes away from the fence. They've got inside the 2 furlongs now, and Choisir has crossed over to take it up for Australia. Choisir has gone 2 or 3 in front now. Airwave is giving chase, followed further back by Melhub, and then Zipping. Choisir shortening stride with 100 yards left to go. Airwave coming at him. Choisir on the rail. It's Airwave the far side, but the Aussie's going to do it again. He'll step aside far lap. Choisir, he's won it. Second Airwave, in third is Barron's Pit. Further back in the field, Zipping, and they're followed next by Just James. Last is More Luck. 2 in a week. A national hero already. They'll have to put statues and pictures of this fellow up in Australia. He is the new racing legend, Choisir. He's won it by half a length. To Airwave in second. In third is Barron's Pit. In fourth is Zipping, followed then by Just James. Back in the field then is Pole Away. Followed then on the near side by Melhub. Last year's winner was up there, came away from the rail to give Airwave the run. Twilight Blues is there as well. Further back in the field then, the white cap of 3 points. There's Orientor, Needwood Blade, not sighted at all. And there is Steenberg. Belle de Jour's finished out the back, the other Australian, and Continent also well back. But Choisir, what an amazing tale this is. This Australian sprinter who came over on Tuesday, he created history by becoming the first Australian trained horse to win in Britain. And now he's followed up by winning the Group 1 Golden Jubilee Stakes over 6 furlongs today. Paul Perry, his trainer from Newcastle in New South Wales. He wasn't confident, but he thought he'd run well, and he thought that the progression from 5 to 6 furlongs and having had the run under the belt would be to his liking. Ridden by Johnny Murtagh. Here he is coming back, Johnny's third winner of the week. Half length, 1 length, and we'll get the time soon. Let's check the placings. First, number 3, Choisir, ridden by Johnny Murtagh. Second, number 22, Airwave, Dane O'Neill. Third, number 20, that was Barron's Pit, Jimmy Fortune. And fourth, number 17, Zipping, Davy Benil. The time, 1:12.33.
And that is a track record. Choisir, what a story this is, without doubt the story of the week. And Johnny Murtagh tracking across to the rail, which then means that Airwave, who at that time had a clear run up the rail, actually has to switch to come round. And maybe that made the difference. I think actually on the day, Choisir is just a sprinter of exceptional quality. He's travelled halfway around the world. He's made every yard of the running. And despite the fact that Airwave got clear in time, she couldn't catch him.
Well, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. I didn't think he could win this race, but he's done it. What a great story for Australia. The only good thing about it is that we can beat them at rugby, but not in this horse racing game. He's by Danehill Dancer, who is an Irish standing stallion, which is one consolation for us here. But we thought that this Airwave was a flying machine, but what do we call this Australian colt? If she's a flying machine, what is he? Concorde. Because he's come out at stall 20, he's raced up for the first half of the race, right up the middle of the track, and then he's hung across to the stands rail. So he's actually given another couple of lengths away. So he's broke the track record, not keeping a straight course.
And he's won 2 big races here at Royal Ascot. Jim, you mentioned Phar Lap in your commentary, who was the great Australian racehorse of all time. But this is some story. This will send reverberations all around the world.
Well, it certainly will, particularly in Australia. He's already a hero, as I said in the commentary. There's Johnny Murtagh. but he is an absolute legend now after doing that. As I said before, there are not many horses who can pull off 2 wins at this meeting in the 1 week. And this horse has come halfway across the world to do it. He's run 6 furlongs today, and this is a really stiff 6 furlongs. I'd be very surprised if somebody's not going to try and talk them into staying for the July Cup after that, because clearly he's the best in Europe. He's proven that today. I think many people would have thought that Airwave was a pretty good yardstick. She's such a brilliant filly, a Group 1 winning filly, and having beaten Russian Rhythm in the Jubilee Park. Admittedly, Russian Rhythm wasn't quite right last year, but it's certainly a great performance today. Let's check the